Hey everybody, this is Little Cubby. This is Therapy with Little Cubby. We're going over Tom MacDonald's song, I Don't Drink. So, I listened to it once, and it's a pretty good song, and we're going to go line by line, or verse by verse. Do a couple verses at a time. Just real quick, just go through it. Like I said, Therapy with Little Cubby. We like to glean something from Tom's experiences as an addict. And with addicts, there's all kinds of different things you can be addicted to. But the addictive personalities that we have, it doesn't matter what the thing is that we're addicted to, it's how do we overcome it. And we know that Tom is in the process of daily overcoming his addictions. And one of his main addictions, I believe, was alcohol. So in lieu of that, you know, how many of us out there have an alcohol addiction that maybe it doesn't seem like it's an outwardly present problem, but, you know, have you had problems when drinking? You know, that's something that I have taken on for myself, and asked myself that. When you drink, does it cause a problem? And to me, if when you drink and it causes a problem somewhere, then maybe you have a problem. Maybe I have a problem. But anyways, this is Tom MacDonald's I Don't Drink. And I have the lyrics, so I'm going to read the lyrics as the video goes.
I screwed up, I just wanna say I'm sorry, it's all my fault. You should probably ignore me, oh my god. Should've given you a warning, all my friends are sick and tired of the story.
Okay, so here Tom's done a couple things. He says, oh my God, I should have given you a warning. Oh, wait a second. He says, I screwed up. I just want to say I'm sorry. It's all my fault. You should probably ignore me. So he's taken on responsibility for what it is that he's done while drinking, obviously. But then he goes on to say, oh my God, I should have given you a warning. All my friends are sick and tired of this story, because obviously it's happened more than once. So, you know, all my friends are sick and tired of this story. So it's like, come on, guy, get a clue, you know? And by the way, you know, you need friends like that. You need friends that they're gonna tell you the truth. That's a friend. No matter what, they're gonna tell you the truth. That's a friend.
All my friends are sick and tired of the story. I don't drink, 'cause when I'm drunk, I'm annoying. Call your phone when it's 3 in the morning.
I've done that.
Start a fight, park the whip in your garden. Probably think I am mentally retarded. Please don't call me crazy, 'cause I'm not. Last night, I had one too many shots.
Please don't call me crazy because I'm not. Last night I had one too many shots. Who can relate? Honesty. Outstanding.
Blacked out, got arrested by the cops. Woke up on the neighbor's front lawn. Every time that I'm hungover,
Okay, so, you know, I laugh because if you don't know someone that's done this, or if you haven't done this type of thing yourself, and that's the whole reason why Tom did this song, is I believe that it's so relatable to our society today. I'm 52 years old. I'll be 53 this year, and I've done that a lot. I've blacked out, especially when I was way younger. I drank a lot of rum and I would black out. And I've been arrested by the cops not too long ago, actually, you know, because of drinking and making stupid decisions while I was drunk. And then he says he woke up on the neighbor's front lawn. Who hasn't done something weird like that, you know? Yeah. I see, when was this? Let me see when this was. How old is this song? It doesn't say on this one here. But okay, here we go. Okay, every time that I'm hungover, I convince myself I'm dying. And yeah, and you also say, I'm never gonna drink again. That's what you say. And all these behaviors that we do, that we say, and that we do, and what he's singing about here, are because of the alcohol, or any kind of drug, where we abuse it and then we have to pay, because at the end of every party is the hangover. You know, so, and that's what we're talking about. Every time he's hungover, every time we're hungover, we convince ourselves we're dying. Where the hell my pants going? Why is my girlfriend crying? That's a crazy, crazy line. So, and you got to think to yourself, why is my girlfriend crying? What happened last night? Because, you know, you probably blacked out and you don't know. Excuse me. Okay, let's go back to that. Okay, so he says, so I say that I remember what I did, but he's lying about it. You know, and we do that. We're like, oh, unless we do remember and it was so bad that we don't want to talk about it. So we say we don't remember. So he says, I say that I remember what I did, but I'm lying. There's a tattoo on my butt cheek. It's a beer can, and he's smiling. So here we are, getting drunk, and here we are doing things that we normally wouldn't do if we were drunk. You know, or if we weren't drunk, if we were sober. And, you know, making rash decisions, you know, doing things we shouldn't be doing, and we wouldn't be doing if we weren't drunk. You know, and that's the downfall to abusing any drug. I'm pretty sure that last night went down in history. We made it out alive, and that's a victory. Black eyes, minor injuries. We lost the fight together, that's a win to me. Says, I'm pretty sure that last night went down in history. We made it out alive, and that's a victory. Black eyes, minor injuries. We lost the fight together. That's a win to me. And, you know, okay, he's kind of like looking back at it and, you know, laughing at it with this line a little bit. But really, it's not a laughing matter, because if you're going through any of this stuff here, you are not in a good place. And I'm not saying that drinking's wrong, or that, you know, certain things are wrong. But what I will say is that abusing it is wrong. In moderation, I think you can do a lot of different things. But, you know, maybe not everybody can. And, you know, so in making light of it here, it went down in his. That's our mindset. That's the mindset that we take on, like, shortly afterwards. Especially if you're a lot younger. You're like, man, that was great last night, you know. But was it? Was it? You know what I mean? Okay, so he said a couple things there. He says, I don't drink because when I'm drunk, I'm retarded. Ask around, I'm the life of the party. And I've been told that about myself, that I'm the life of the party. And I don't know if that's such a great character trait to take on, you know, because in doing that, you drink more probably, or do more of whatever it is you're doing in excess, and you know, to get to that elevated life of the party person. And, you know, really, you know, when you look at it, you kind of feel sorry for the person that's the life of the party sometimes, I think. You know, you're like, wow, their life's that pitiful that they gotta get like that. I mean, that's what I think. It's about all about being honest with yourself right now.
I'm a mess, and I know you don't deserve it. You're the best, and I'm a pretty stupid person.
That's pretty honest. I'm a mess, and I know you don't deserve it. You're the best, and I'm a pretty stupid person. And obviously, he's talking to friends, family, you know, neighbors maybe, or who he may or may not have offended in his drunkenness or his, altered state of mind. Um, it's not a good place, guys. It's just not, and it's not a good look. You might think it's cool in the moment, but in the end, there's a price to be paid.
Nonetheless, you try to help me 'cause I'm hurting. I confess, sometimes I feel like I'm not
There you go.
worth it.
Let me read that. Nonetheless, you try to help me because I'm hurting. I confess sometimes I feel like I'm not worth it. And that's being honest and coming forth and laying it out there and saying, you keep trying to help me because you know I'm hurting, and that makes you a great person. And I confess sometimes I don't feel like I'm worth what you're doing for me. And if you only knew what was going on in the other person's head, obviously they're giving to you in a way that you're probably feel like you don't deserve, and that's what he's saying here.
I don't drink 'cause when I'm drunk, I'm a problem. I don't care who I hurt, I feel awesome.
Yeah, these few lines right through here are really good. I don't drink because when I'm drunk, I'm a problem. That's what I was talking about earlier. If drinking or any kind of drugs or whatever are causing you to be a problem, then you got a problem. That's for me too, And I don't care who I hurt. I feel awesome, man. If you can relate to these last few bars in here, then you need to reach within and pull something out of there, or reach out and pull something in that will help you to negate these things in your life.
Holy crap, it's either jail or a coffin. Soon enough, I'ma be at rock bottom.
So holy crap, it's either jail or a coffin. Soon enough, I'm going to be at rock bottom. And we know from history that Tom's already been to rock bottom. And that's why he can sing about this like the way he's doing right now. Because when you're in this moment, you don't realize all this stuff. And when someone tries to tell you about it, you don't hear it. You don't hear it. That's why you have to have this awakening.
Please help, tell me how'd I end up here. Last night, I had one too many beers. Flashbacks, but I can't remember clear why I texted all my exes and we haven't spoken years.
That's funny. Because you know why it's funny? Because we do that. And we've done that. And if you haven't done it, you know somebody that has done it. Flashbacks, but I can't remember clear why I texted all my exes and we haven't spoken years. That's funny. But really, is it funny? I mean,
Every time that I'm hungover, last night doesn't feel so funny. I threw up on my front step and I wasted all my money. I got naked in a nightclub right in front of all my buddies. Then I went home with some girl I thought was hot, but she is ugly. I'm pretty sure that last night went down in history. You made it out alive and that's a victory. Black eyes, minor injuries. We lost the fight together, that's a win to me. I don't drink, 'cause when I'm drunk, I'm retarded. Mess around, I'm the life of the party. Hold my beer, 'cause I'm only getting started. Here's about tomorrow and the misery. Call my phone, can't be quiet, can you hear it?
who's lost their phone? Drinking or doing some other thing, to alter your state of mind. Who's done that?
I don't hear it. Damn, oh no. My sexy photos, can we clear it?
I don't hear it. Damn, oh no, my sexy photos. Oh, there's stuff on there that people can't see.
We need to clear it. I'm pretty.
Those were consequences of our stupidity from the night before because we were in an altered state of mind and we made stupid decisions and did stupid things.
Pretty sure that last night went down in history. We made it out alive and that's a victory. Black eyes, minor injuries. We lost the fight together, that's a win to me. I don't drink, 'cause when I'm drunk I'm retarded. Ask around, I'm the life of the party. Hold my beer, 'cause I'm only getting started. Cares about tomorrow and my misery.
That's an outstanding video. Okay, that was the I Don't Drink song by Tom MacDonald. And, you know, when you look at this, I guess you just glean from it that when you drink a lot of times in excess, you do stupid things. And someone's at my door, so I gotta go.